On April 1st, 2021, I ditched a career I absolutely hated to better myself and do the things I've always wanted to do. And that included my growing love and obsession with Ireland. I want to learn everything: culture, history, mythology, music, and the language. Which, if I'm being honest, looks really hard to learn, but I'm going to give it the old Smith try. Then, of course, there is my love of pubs and the role that they've played throughout history, and no better example of that than on that beautiful, beleaguered island in the North Atlantic, Ireland. April 1st, 2026, I depart for the Emerald Isle, and for 1 year, I'll hike town by town and conduct interviews with pub owners, pub regulars, historians, town know-it-alls, musicians, and basically anybody that wants to talk to me. If you'd like to support the project and the journey, basic Patreon support is only $3 a month, but just liking a video or subscribing to the channel and following the journey is just as helpful. I'm always looking for volunteers to work as liaisons for the project too, so if you live in Ireland and know people, feel free to hit me up. This is a huge goal and I need all the help I can get. The Smitty Learns Irish Pubcast begins April 26th and will be my life's work. Thank you.
1, 2, 3, 1.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Is that when you said blowjob on the radio?
Like 10 times. I'll tell you the story. I bought 3 microphones, but I didn't pay attention to what I was buying. It's a 3-pack. Oh, I have 9 microphones. What the hell am I going to do? Interview a baseball team? I'm tired of your fucking bullshit, you know what I mean? I'm tired of all of this nonsense that I just want no part of anymore. I'm going to do my own fucking thing. Fuck all of that.
2, 1, action!
What the hell? Everything!
OMG. Welcome to the What the Hell Everything podcast. My name is Smitty. Let's get on the screen here if you're watching the live stream. Hi, in a very blank new Smith hole. Welcome to the What the Hell Everything podcast. My name is Smitty from the new digs, the new Smith hole, and sorta like the new way I'm recording this podcast. If you're on the live stream, at some point after the live stream, it will be deleted. This is simply a podcast recording, and during the recording, if you so choose to come on, reactions. I have all kinds of other stuff, including my mustard-making empire that is growing. It's not really an empire, but people wish it were. But yeah, man, this is simply a podcast recording. And if you're on the live stream, feel free to throw a suggestion on for a reaction. Feel free to chime in on whatever the fuck I am talking about, you guys. But yes, in the new Smith hole that you can't see, I did a Patreon live stream yesterday just to make sure that everything was working and functioning properly. I call that Sunday morning talk practice, and I can't wait to bring those back. Actually, it's been so long since I've been able to do that. That's one of my favorite things to do, is just jump on a Sunday morning, grab my coffee, play some fucking oldies, because that's my thing. And just go on and start yapping, man. And honestly, it's one of my favorite podcasts that I do, that Sunday morning talk practice. So I'm really glad I can get back to that. I finally have the new place, man, the new studio that I am not in all the way yet. It's hey, before we get going, let's do the word of the day, and then I will talk about this new place and just kind of the fucking how it all came about. But the word of the day. I like to learn new words. Hopefully you like to learn things. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. Hey, what is the word of the day? I like to see if I know it, first of all, if I know the meaning, if I know the pronunciation, and then see if we go. Oh my God, you guys. The word for the day is, what's the word I'm looking for? The word of the day is defines what is happening to me now. Vibe. V-I-B-E. Vibe. I like how they spell it phonetically. Like if you look at the fucking dictionary, how to pronounce it. V-A-H-Y-B. Vibe. It means that my vibe is fucking fantastic right now. That's how it feels. Meanings and examples. What does vibe actually fucking mean? A general feeling or sensation that... What the fuck is... Why is this jumping around? Oh my God. A general feeling or sensation that someone gets or has about something. And this fucking place has got a vibe, you guys. Vibe. It is an Americanism, that dates back to 1965 to 1970. In the highlighted sense, is often used in the plural as in good vibes. There you go. We don't need to fucking read the examples. I'm already giving you the examples, and this place has got a vibe. I have moved to the bustling metropolis of Mansaltucky, as it is affectionately called by many here in northern Michigan. Mansalona. This is a town, I said it on the talk practice yesterday, but really the butt of jokes, Mansaltucky. Has been historically the butt of a lot of jokes in this fucking area, and long story short, quick sum up, fucking my place fell apart that I was in, had to move back in with the folks. I had to resign myself because I just haven't been able to find anything affordable. Fucking real estate and rentals are just fucking stupid expensive. And I just happened to luck out and find this place, this fantastic apartment in Mansalona. It's just above a business downtown. Like, I actually live in a place now. I was thinking about this the other day. I hate parades, but I bet you if a parade was going on below me, below my apartment, I could sit there and watch it and actually enjoy it. Because I don't got to go out in fucking cold or whatever elements, and I don't have to go out and mingle with people. So it's fucking spacious, a fantastic 2-bedroom apartment. This studio, I've just kind of been piecing it together every day. Not every day because I haven't been able to be in here every day. It's been a real gradual hour or two here, hour or two there, and I finally got the studio set up. It's really fucking funny too that just the way, because I'm kind of dumb, clearly. I know how to do things, but I got to spend a lot of time looking at things before I can figure it out. I had to get everything. I got everything in this room for the studio, and god damn it, I have so much shit. Got everything in the studio, and then I realized I had to buy a desk. I'm like, oh fuck, I thought I had my desk in storage. No, that thing disintegrated on the last move. An old piece of shit desk, and I'm like, okay, bought a desk, put that together, but then I'm like, where the fuck? Because you got to figure out, at least I do, where to orientate everything in the room, in the studio, so it's aesthetically pleasing. I have a TV I'm going to put in one corner. I have the desk here. I have the table with chairs and microphones and the fucking Smitty hole sign on the other side of this camera. And, but literally just looking at it and then moving things around and kind of where I want it to be. And finally fucking got it. Got some wires run. It's not even close to fucking complete yet. And I'm not even living in this place yet. My friend of mine, Josh, former coworker, his last day at work was the other day. He moved about an hour north. But he's like, you fucking live there. Are you paying rent to have a place that you're not staying at? And I'm like, yes. Why? Well, since I have to fucking explain it, it's just, how many times have I fucking moved in the last 2 years? 1, 2. Parents, Cadillac, parents, Mansalona. I don't know, fucking too many times. And I'm like, god damn it. I really honestly feel like a dick for asking for help to move over and over and over and over and over again. It's how it fucking feels. So I'm just like, you know what? I'm going to save the move for the bed and the couch and the dresser. I think those are the 3 things, really. I don't have a lot of shit. I do, but as far as big things go, I can get everything else in here pretty much by myself. But the stuff I need help with, I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to wait till after Christmas. I'm already staying with the folks, and I'm really just trying to embrace the time I'm spending with them, you know. Both getting old, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to stay here for Christmas, hang with the folks, and then I can get this place set up the way I want it. I can get this brand new kitty jungle gym that I got Lemmy, the badass cat, who is ready to get the fuck out of there, pretty sure. The dog Paisley is just ruining his life at every turn. He's like, I can't do anything. The dog's up my shit all the time. He was looking at me the other day and telling me this. But you know, I got a kitty jungle gym. I got some other toys. There's so many windows in here, and I said it on the talk practice yesterday that this place, from a vibe standpoint, look at me work that fucking word of the day into a practical sentence. The vibe of this place, totally opposite from my Cadillac place. And I said it yesterday that, fuck, man, I just knew that Cadillac place was going to disintegrate. I kind of just knew it. Just really a dumb move moving in there. Such a long commute, and I wasn't making great money at the time, but I'm like, oh, fuck, I got to get something. I can make it work, and it didn't work. And no windows in that place. The ceilings were so low that I couldn't even like stretch without. I would have to bend down and squat in order to stretch my fucking arms. And I'm like, oh God. And it just felt like it was beating me down all the time. And it kind of was, literally and figuratively. I'm walking all hunched and shit, felt like all the time. And I said it was seeping with depression yesterday on the talk practice too. That's just how it felt. It felt like it was giving me bad vibes, and I was like, boy, I got to get the fuck out of here. Thankfully, that decision was kind of made for me. Then I didn't think that I was going to be able to find a place. I just couldn't find anything. And I'm like, well, I'm going to fucking move to Ireland early. I was prepared to, but said, you know what? Fucking, if I can find a place and I can make it work so I can continue the 5-year plan of, you know, kind of building the podcast as much as possible, and then going to Ireland that way. I want to stick to the plan. And boy, I really fucking feel like I got a second chance here with this new place. It is awesome. It is great vibes. I got a brand new fucking Smith hole sign, which I didn't turn on yet. Hang on one second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I don't know why I felt the need to count, but I wanted to see how long it would go to take me to turn the Smith hole sign on that you can't see, but I can see it. And it just increases the vibe. Let's get to this motherfucking podcast for the live streams. Again, at some point after the live stream, it's going to be deleted. I will piece together all the talkie parts for the What the Hell Everything podcast. That will be the podcast up on Spotify. I'll post it to YouTube. And then all of the reactions that I do during the recording will get posted individually as well. So if you are on the live stream, thank you so much. Feel free to chime in. And if you're not on a live stream, you'll never know what happened. Let's do a fucking reaction, you guys. Genesis. All right. Any suggestions for Genesis, please? Also, could have very well be written by somebody on mushrooms, according to Ryan McTighe. Good buddy. Who, by the way, mustard delivery tomorrow. Man, this is so fun. I can't fucking wait. I make mustard. Well, I didn't make it last year. I talked about it for years. I want to make mustard. I want to make my own mustard. Why? I don't know. Sounds fucking fun. I like mustard, and I think it'll be fun. And I started making it several years ago. And delivering it, doing mustard deliveries. I think I actually posted a picture of all the jars. I made not joke labels, but I called it Smustard. And I came up with the tagline, if it with a name like Smustard, it can't be good, but it is fucking good. Beer mustard, I used a great amber beer, Northern Hawk Owl from Right Brain Brewery in Traverse City. Beer, horseradish, garlic, dark and yellow mustard seeds, and I have them ready. I said I have them ready for shipping, but I don't ship them because I don't fucking like shipping things, first of all. Second of all,
I just like to be Santa Smitty. Driving around northern Michigan to my friends and delivering mustard. So when I'm done with this podcast today, I'll be driving around this fucking snow-stormed area delivering mustard to friends. Here you go. Here's some mustard. Peace out. And tomorrow, another mustard delivery, a 4-hour drive mustard delivery to one of the chief fucking shit talkers, McTang, who claimed that song was done by people on mushrooms, which could be true. It may not be true, but it could be true. Good buddy Ryan, former radio co-host, and just stayed great friends. Tim Logan, my last radio co-host, stayed great friends. All three of us are pretty fucking tight still to this day. And we haven't been in the same fucking room together since Ryan was unceremoniously let go due to budget cuts in the tail end. My birthday, December 28th, 2010. He was my co-host, and they said, peace out, fuckface. And I was like, oh, no. But Tim and Ryan and I have not been in the same room together since then, 13, 14 years almost. And the other day, I was like, Tim, because Tim lives in northern Michigan. Ryan lives in Royal Oak, 4 hours south near Detroit. And I was like, Tim, let's do a fucking mustard delivery, because Ryan's has been the chief shit talker about my mustard. He's like, why don't you just buy it? Because I want to make it, motherfucker. So he's always talking about it. I'm like, I need to get this guy some mustard, so he'll shut up. He'll still talk shit, but he's got to experience the mustard. I said, Tim, let's go down and surprise McTighe and bring him some fucking mustard. While we're down there, let's just have a good 2, 3, 4 hours of catching up and reminiscing and shit talking. We'll get some good food. We'll get some good drink. So that's what we're doing tomorrow. And we had actually, because it was going to be a surprise, we're like, man, let's go down and surprise him. We got with his girl Amy and said, hey, when is Ryan home on Tuesday? You got time? Was it a good day? We figured out Tuesday. Okay, we got it. He'll be home at 5. We'll be there right after for a mustard delivery. And I don't know, a couple days ago, Amy messaged me. She's like, there's a problem. He's got a fucking haircut appointment at 6. Well, that ruins everything. I guess we got to tell him now. But, man, I can't fucking wait. I was telling Tim this the other day. Just thinking about hanging out with my buddies that I haven't seen. I did actually a soccer podcast with Ryan. He's a big soccer nerd, and I'd never watched soccer before, so I went down to Detroit City Football Club and caught a match, and it was super cool vibe, even though the sport itself I really don't care about. It was just a good excuse to hang out with a fucking buddy, have a few beers, have some laughs, and have a great time. But I haven't seen him since that, and that was 5 years ago, maybe? I haven't seen Tim since he was the last Cadillac Smithhole guest, but I bet I've seen him once in the last couple years, damn near, since I left the radio station, maybe twice. And again, goddamn, I'm such a firm believer in just like staying in contact with people, and your friends are your friends for a reason. Make the effort to just fucking see them every once in a while. You know what I mean? As I'm getting older and people are dying off, more and more and more, you're like, man, keep your fucking friends close, and just try to see them, even if they're far away. Try to make an excuse to go down for a 4-hour drive. I'll make an excuse. Mustard delivery. So that'll be tomorrow, and that'll be fucking fun, you guys. You know what else could be fun? I've heard of rage rooms before. This is in Ireland, where I will be going in 2026, not spring of 2024 like I had considered, but this is Ireland's first ever rage room will open in Dublin. Rage! On December 6th, so it's open now, and promises to be a place for people to destructively de-stress in a safe environment. I've always been the type of person to destructively de-stress in a not safe environment. I'm kind of getting over that, thankfully. set to become Ireland's first ever rage room. Let's talk about what's in this fucking rage room, because you just break shit. It's got to be super expensive if you're breaking all these dishes all willy-nilly or whatever else is in this fucking room, right? It's advertised as being a place where people can unleash your anger, release your stress, and have a ton of fun all at once. Fancy de-stressing with a bit of safe rage? Read on to find more. Oh, well. Oh, man, there's this fucking photo of it. You're just standing on top of the roof of a car with a sledgehammer just bashing in the fucking windshield. That sounds fun. There has to be people that see that and just be like, I don't get it. Why do you feel the need to break stuff? I don't know. You ever hear that Limp Bizkit song? I hate fucking Limp Bizkit. But, I don't know, when I'm pissed off, which, happens quite a bit. What lyric is in my head more than any other? Give me something to break. I'll break your fucking face. I mean, honestly. Participants at the Rage Room will be equipped with sledgehammers and protective gear. I like safety. Those who take part will be placed in a designated area where they can engage in what is described as therapeutic property damage. This will involve the destruction of a variety of items such as glass items, microwaves, washing machines, printers, and keyboards. Honestly, give me a printer and give me a soundtrack, because it would be 100% like, is it Office Space? When they beat the shit out of that fucking fax machine? Rage Room Ireland allows customers to bring large items along, such as printers, TVs, and monitors. They also accept small items such as wooden or plastic chairs, DVD racks, VHS tapes, small electrical items, small cabinets, and more. So you can donate. Man, what a fucking great thing. That's it. Honestly, anything that even though I said I don't ship anything, I can find all sorts of things that I own that I'd be like, you know what, I'm tired of this. I want to fucking break it and send it to Ireland. I love this quote in here from somebody. I don't know if it names them, but he says, I don't drink personally, and I wanted to find more fun things to do on the weekend. There's just not much to do here in Dublin. I think that can't be true. Maybe he is referring to that most of the things to do in Dublin are centered around alcohol, which I understand that if you're not into that sort of thing. I think you just got to look. According to my chat with Claire Cullen, the queen of Irish YouTube, there's all sorts of stuff to do that doesn't include alcohol. Why does it got to be alcohol or breaking things? Alcohol usually used to breaking things anyway. There we go, man. Fucking Rage Room. I've heard of them, but I've never actually seen what's in them. I love that people can just donate to it. It's the best way, honestly, to get rid of shit that you had from a relationship that you don't want anymore. Oh, that was hers. Fucking break it. Break your fucking face. Rage Room. What is next? Oh, we're going to do some reactions. What song should I check out from Sonic Youth next? I don't know. That's why I asked that question. Man, I didn't have my, in the process of moving, I had everything in storage. I had my TVs in the storage, and I'm not typically the kind of person that likes to have TV in the bedroom. I always say fucking TV, the bedroom's for two things, and fucking watching TV is not one of them. But, I've been staying at my parents', man, and if I don't want to watch what they're watching, I feel like, well, I guess I put the TV in the bedroom, and I hooked up my what am I saying? The Roku stick. It's got all the apps on it. It's got the YouTube and all the things, and I clicked on YouTube. And I usually watch YouTube like TV anyway. And there's channels I enjoy, reaction videos, other programming that I watch, but it wasn't signed in. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? I'm like, what is all this weird-ass shit on my YouTube feed? And I finally realized that it wasn't signed in. And I'm like, oh, this is just like all the shit that YouTube shows you. And I thought it was fucking awesome. And I really have started making it, or I have planned on making it sort of a thing where I just
go into YouTube unsigned because there's unsigned in because there is so many fucking weird ass videos out there that I don't know existed. My algorithm is basically reaction channels that I watch, Metallica videos, and Lions videos. I mean, it's a lot more than that. I'm subscribed to a lot of fucking channels. But that's what I kind of hate about your algorithm, where you watch like one video about something and all of a sudden it's like, you want to watch everything about this. No, I don't. Just wanted to watch the one thing that one time. But I mean, you can just see like the world of YouTube there if you're not fucking signed in. And I'm going to do that, I think, more often. I work at a restaurant. Bourbon 72 in the bustling metropolis of Williamsburg, Michigan. It's right inside Turtle Creek Casino. It's a great fucking spot. I love to work there. I love the people that I work with. But what's weird now, because I bet it's been so long since I've worked with like younger people in general, specifically younger women. I'm talking 19, 20, 21. It's a different world, man, than what I'm used to. And especially in like the restaurant, fine dining, fast-paced sort of thing. I was in the Army. I have a tendency to just be super fucking blunt and say things that typically, a lot of times people are like, huh? Did you just say that? And I'm really trying to tamper down the amount with which I will just say fucked up shit to people. You know what I mean? Even if it's just in conversation or you're making a point about something, just the way I historically say things, usually fairly vulgar and usually fairly blunt. I'm realizing, and I know this, that it's not necessarily the best way to communicate with younger people anymore. I'm still getting my point across. But, man, it is a fucking conscious choosing your words sort of thing, which is a good thing. You know what I mean? Like, you really should think about what you say anyway and not just go off the cuff and just say whatever the fuck you want. You know, that is... It's really been a good life lesson for me, just dealing and working closely with like younger people. You know, you're like, oh, you can't really say the shit that you used to say anymore, and that's probably good. You know. Also, I'm finding out what to wear to a rave because these two girls that I work with were going to go to a rave and they didn't know what to wear, and I was like, I don't know what to fuck. I actually meant to look it up. What to wear to a rave, because in my day, you know, raves were just it was a techno club thing, and I don't know when it became a rave. I don't know when it became different. What to wear to a rave? Bandanas, fanny packs, really? Comfortable shoes, earplugs are key. Mesh tops, athletic shorts, holographic hexagon hoodie, and jogger sweatpants. Oh man, this one. What is this chick wearing? Let's Dance purple faux fur halter top. All right, with some fucking purple furry chaps in there. Purple paisley burnout panther lady hawk onesie. I don't know. It's got yoga pants. What to wear to a hoodie? What can I... Oh, okay. I heart raves. What do I wear to my first raid? Guide to raving. There's a fucking guide to raving. First of all, here's all the drugs you'll take. That's not actually in the story. Hey, you just bought your first ticket to your first rave and you're counting down the days until rave day. Now it's time for the hard part, figuring out what to wear to a rave. Rave outfits are all about self-expression where the possibilities are limitless. Every rave is unique and has its own style and vibe. Check out this and that. Whether it's your first rave or you're a seasoned veteran, here are 10 essential things you'll want to bring to feel rave ready. Things that I don't know. Candy with a K and an I. Kandi. Now I gotta fucking look that up. Candy.
Now I'm just getting Candy Burris. She looks good. But I don't know what candy bracelets? Must be bracelets, right? Or candy beads? Okay. They are bracelets. Look like charm bracelets, but they have candy on them, perhaps? Spelled all fucking wrong. What else? Comfortable shoes. Okay, candy's actually explained here later on. If I just scroll down, I'll fucking find it. Comfortable shoes. Like, honestly, you're wearing, in this picture, what looks to be 13th century dominatrix drab with, like, a camouflage edge, some fucking trippy shit on it. I don't know. These two chicks are wearing next to nothing, but with like thigh-high fucking black combat boots. Doesn't seem to fit. What's next? Unique clothing. Okay. That's unique. There's no dude fashions in here so far. Earplugs are key. Backpack, fanny pack. Apparently, the Raves are bringing the fanny pack back. I can't wait to tell my coworkers that. Hydration pack. Stay hydrated. Doesn't say anything about drugs, though. Face mask or bandana. Okay. Protect your lungs from all the dust and debris that can get kicked up from the thousands of people attending the festival. Okay, that's probably. Rave glasses? What are rave glasses? The stage production at raves are epic, so you might want to consider wearing a pair of shades for the intense lasers, strobe lights, and visuals. No fucking shit. Okay. Face glitter, jewels, and body stickers. Okay. 10 reflective clothing and accessories. All right. Apparently, only chicks go to these fucking things. And I don't want to know what dudes wear because I'm not going to the goddamn thing. But I was just doing research for my coworkers, and it turns out you wear next to nothing, which I can't approve. You know, that was really loud. I can't approve. You know, because I look after those. You work with younger women, especially. You kind of just have a tendency to like feel responsible, you know, and I can't. In good conscience, be like, yeah, wear that and go out. Okay, it's just not. It's not appropriate. It's not appropriate attire, which sounds like an old asshole thing to say, which is 100% true. I am an old asshole, as evidenced by a new segment on the podcast that I don't know what I'm going to name it yet. I thought about naming it "Fun with Fuckfaces," but. We're going to save that for the next podcast because I don't know where it is right now, and I really want to save Donna's comment so I can... Donna's comment. So I can highlight it and really make fun of Donna. Fuck yeah. I put that on a couple playlists that I can enjoy on my free time now. Maybe on my mustard delivery commute today. Ha ha ha. Yes, I'm delivering my mustard. Anyway, that was fantastic. And again, just dumb brain blocks that I have or had. I can't be the only one that's like, oh, I don't know if I want to listen to Killing Joke. It's fucking old and blah, 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 blah. No reason at all that I should have ever listened to that. No reason at all that I should have ever listened to that. That's not right. No reason that I should have never listened to that. Any sort of suggestions for Killing Joke, please throw those in the comment section. And thank you. Speaking of old rock and roll, I was watching whatever reaction video I was in. It was some dude reacting to Zeppelin and looking at the comment section, and some dude, Starlar Year? I don't know how to pronounce that. He said, this song, talking about Dazed and Confused. And it's so funny because I've talked about this very thing with friends, and I see memes posted that I'm going to be the guy rocking out in the nursing home. This song makes me hurt myself. My old body wants to rock, but it really does hurt. I live in a retirement community, and some of my neighbors just don't get it. It's finally happened. It's finally happening. The rock and roll generation, which obviously it's been around for a while now, but like the harder rock and not... When I say I see memes about that sort of thing, it's listening to Metallica. You know what I mean?
I'll be in a fucking nursing home jamming the fuck out to Metallica. But it's so fucking true, you know, getting old. It's like I don't go in the pits anymore. You know, I can't headbang like I used to. You know, you got old fucked up necks and things. It's finally happening, you know. Rock and roll is old, but it's still the best. I think rock and roll is the best. I was actually thinking about that a lot. I actually think about it a lot. But what it's subjective, clearly. And then, you know, fans of other genres of music will say the same things about their genres of music. But I feel like I got some fucking evidence to back it up. First of all, it was rock and roll. First of all, rock and roll is more than like a musical form. I feel like I completely philosophical about it, and there's a lot of shit that I would consider rock and roll that probably a lot of people would not. But by and large, rock and roll was the first form of music that became accessible to younger people. It came about in a time in the United States specifically, and around the world, but specifically in the United States, where TV was just invented. You could see your idols. The electric guitar made it completely possible for just some schmuck like me or whoever to pick up an instrument and then getting together with other like-minded people. And it's way fucking different than so many musical forms, I feel like, you know? There is really such a common man sort of aspect to it, where just anybody can do it. Anybody can do any other sort of music as well, don't get me wrong. But it, like singing, you know? How many, like that Killing Joke song that I just reacted to, that shit ain't flying on The Voice, you know? That's not flying on The Voice. It is, by and large, the least corporate manufactured, even though now it's quite fucked up. But I just think it's the best. I don't got to justify it. But I think you get what I'm saying. You know what I mean? I would actually like to have a debate with somebody about that. Is rock and roll the greatest music genre of all time? I don't know, but we'll save that question for another time, because it is time for me to get the fuck out of here so I can go deliver mustard. And this thing is froze up. Hang on one second. Oh, okay. This camera's froze up, and I guess it's okay because it's just a live stream, and it's going to be deleted anyway. But I've never looked so stupid than this stupid face that I have going on right now. But that does it for me, you guys. I am done, out of here. I'm back. I think I'm going to shoot for another podcast recording either Thursday or Friday. Don't count on me. But that will be on Patreon. And all of the... most of the podcasts that I do will be live streamed on Patreon. I am shooting for 2 to 3 a week, you guys. Once I get into the new digs and get settled, 2 to 3 a week. And most of those will be on Patreon. Every once in a while, I'll stream them to YouTube. But the reactions get chopped up and posted individually, and then all the talky stuff from the podcast gets posted on YouTube and Spotify as the What the Hell Everything podcast. But watch for that, and I'm out of here. Have a good one.
So long, sucker.
Good night, everybody!
I am so sorry for everything that has happened.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, all right. I'll see you guys there. By the bar and get your face, huh?
Get me paid, bitch!
Sit, boo-boo, sit. Good dog.
I love y'all very much! Peace out!
Good night, ladies.
What the hell, everything?